You may remember us telling you about a study led by researchers at Geisinger looking into whether someone has an increased risk of stroke after having COVID-19. The team's next question was which patients are most affected. Looking into their findings is tonight's Healthwatch 16 report.
Healthwatch 16 is sponsored by Geisinger Health System.
A Geisinger-led multinational study on whether there's a connection between COVID-19 and stroke risks has just been published. It's a continuation of a study we first told you about, helmed by researcher Dr. Vida Abedi and vascular neurologist Dr. Ramin Zand. Among more than 400 patients from 17 countries with COVID-19, the team found a higher incidence of large vessel occlusion, or a type of stroke caused by blockages in major arteries of the brain.
What we found is, yes, so it seems that the risk of large vessel occlusion, which is an indication of a more severe stroke, is more among young patients and patients that they did not have a traditional vascular risk factors.
The study also found that a high percentage of those patients were young, more than a third younger than 55, nearly half were younger than 65.
The finding was that although the risk was not as high, it was overall 1.2%, but the population who were more affected were the most young patients.
It's worth pointing out, researchers also found a higher rate of stroke among the elderly, although they say it's hard to determine whether that was the result of a COVID infection or other health issues. In the end, the study suggests it's important to at least watch for clotting, which is a stroke risk factor but can also cause problems in other parts of the body. And it makes clear, according to Dr. Abedi, the importance of the vaccine.
So now that the value of vaccination is beyond just preventing COVID, is actually preventing an array of conditions, including a stroke in this patient.
And their research continues. Next up will be the question, what happens down the line? They hope to study the long-term effects of the virus on patients who got COVID-19 and recovered.